Hello friends, I'm very happy that you're here. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and healthy. Now, if you enjoy fragrance, you found the right place. We just hang out here chatting a little bit like friends, no big deal, nothing serious. As you can see here, I have this perfume from Galleria Parfums. It's Victorian Tobacco Extrait de Parfum. Now, this is the first impression. Actually, it's an unboxing, but I did a video and just after I sprayed it, the camera starts shaking like really weird. So I had to stop it and re-record. So this actually is the first impression, even though I sprayed it on my hand already. I'm gonna go ahead and do it one more time. Bear with me. Here's the unboxing. The box itself, for those of you that enjoy the process of unboxing or seeing what the box looks like, or the process of taking it out, here it is. The box itself is a regular cardboard box, but there are a lot of little details. All these are contour protruding, is sticking out, so you can feel even the lettering in the back has some depth to it. All right, so the little logo here. And the box itself is also textured. You see this? Fox leather or fake leather. Little box container is velvet. Oh, here's what's here? It's a little card, beautiful card showing you what this can smell like. I don't want to, there's notes in the back. I do not want to read it. I want to be intrigued and surprised, but here it tells you, oh, that's this gin. Okay, all right, I'll tell you about this afterwards as I'm doing this, okay? Here's the box. Now, put it aside. This is a brand, the creative director is the YouTuber Ashton, whom I really enjoy watching and respect. One of my favorite fragrance reviewer. When he said he's gonna come out with a line, I know I have to get it. Now it's on the pricier side, okay, admittedly. But I bought the sample set first, but I already know I'm gonna buy it. It just, I was gonna pick a couple bottles at a time. But after I smelled the sample set, I end up just buying everything except, there's 6 bottles in the line, in the series. I bought everything except Moving Time, but that's a long story. I got basically 5 bottles. So far, this is the 3rd bottle that I opened. Wait, is there 6 in the line? Yeah, I keep having in my mind 6 or 7. I apologize if it just escapes me right now. But I opened Dreamwood up here, the Cognac Cafe, and this will be the 3rd bottle. This is the first one I'm doing the first impression on. I sprayed it on my hand just 5 or 10 minutes ago when I did the first video. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. The sprayer is the atomizer is pressurized. It's a very high quality atomizer. The bottle itself is gorgeous. Look at this. The cap is heavy. Don't drop it on your toes, it will hurt. And the bottle, look at this coloration, is deep, dark, tobacco color bottle. There's some shades of, how do you call this? Is this shades of a brown tobacco color? How's that? And I was super excited after I did first spray because this is deep, dark tobacco. Adding the ginger, adding the gin. When I first did the review a few minutes ago, I couldn't figure out what was the alcohol. And then now I realized on the card, because I didn't want to look at the card. I do not want to, sway it. Even though I smelled the sample set, and it's one of those things that, you kind of saw a little bit of a review, you have an idea, the direction of the fragrance, but you don't want to, keep in your mind. You don't want to remember the notes. You just kind of get some basic idea what it is. So that way, once you actually spray it, you get a sensation. You get like you found something new, and I always enjoy that type of feeling. So I was super psyched, and I was jumping for joy when I first sprayed it, and now it's doing the same too. It's popping, it's projecting, radiating from my skin. Even though my skin is dry, it eats up fragrance, but this one is projecting really, really strongly. And the first spray that I sprayed 5 minutes ago, or 5 minutes ago, is still projecting. So the tobacco note is coming up straight dead center. That's what you get. But there's a sweetness to it. However, it's not a straight sweet tobacco. The gin, looking at the picture here, the gin comes in and give it's basically tobacco and gin is dancing together, going around and around. You can smell both at the same time. And there's other sweetness that I'm not able to pick up because I think everything else is very smoothly blended. Now, I always think that whenever I cannot smell a specific note other than the two dominant notes, I feel that there's two types. One is it is so well blended and meshed together. The concoction is very well done that you smell the whole accord, the combination of all the notes together instead of a specific note per se. So that's the first type of situation. The second type is on a lot of the cheaper fragrance, you also get unable to detect individual notes. However, it's kind of meshed up together in it's kind of a rubbish. That sounds bad, but basically is you could kind of smell the I guess quality. Is not as well put together. There's just something missing. But this one is very deep, layered depth. I don't know what other terms I could use to convey. Now, the emotion, the feeling I'm getting from this is, I'm kind of swayed by the name Victorian Tobacco, but it absolutely brings me the imagery of, going back to the Victorian time. I forgot what century that is, but it absolutely, I can envision going to those type of meetings or ball where ladies are really dressed up to the nines. Men are wearing tuxedo, and there will be gathering in the ball, hundreds of people, all are upper scale, and they will be having drinks in their hand, smoking pipe tobacco, and maybe sitting in the sofa, very high-end leather sofa, chatting and sharing with each other how much money they have, how much wealth they own, and how much power they possess, trying to up one another and show each other how great they are. And that's the feeling that I get. It's very upper scale. This is great. I immediately have to put this top 5 in my whole collection. If you see my other review, I put the Dream Woods in my top 5 as well. So I guess I have to bring a couple of bottles, downgrade a couple of bottles to fit this in there. But it's arbitrary. The idea is how great it is. I just cannot say enough of it. Now, I have to explain, because I really appreciate Ashton and respect him as a reviewer, that I was kind of worried if I have to do a review on something that I dislike. But then luckily I tried the sample and I really enjoy all of them. That's why I bought the big bottle. So that in itself will tell you how much I enjoy it. And this is beautiful. I love it. If I'm super rich and I budget is no issue, I would get a lot. I will get like maybe 10-20 bottles of this, or could have it forever until the end of my time, and always have this with me. Now, with that said, the versatility is not high. You cannot wear it to school nor to work unless you are wearing high-end suit, tailor-made suit. That's what you get. This is high class. So as far as versatility, even though you might not be able to wear it anywhere, not wear it out into many places, but you can absolutely enjoy it every night you come home. You spray this on, especially you want to put this on in the colder weather. Because it's so deep and dark, and there's this deep dark sweetness coming through. It's actually not a syrupy type of sweetness. There's a lightheartedness to this sweetness. Even though the tobacco and it is heavy, but the gin lightened it up just a bit. Unfortunately, I really cannot tell what other notes are in there playing the supporting roles. But it'll be fun for me after the videos, and I will look at the notes and try to compare what I'm able to guess or pick up. In this case, nothing. So this is absolutely one of those high-end accord that is so well put together, and nothing is out of place. It's not transitioning. The spray that I did initially is still there. So to me, it is more linear. I haven't gotten to the dry down yet, which sometimes takes an hour or two. But this is gorgeous. I don't want this to end. And because it's so heavy and deep, you're absolutely gonna last for a long time. Tomorrow I'm gonna spray on my shirt and see how long it's gonna stick on the shirt. Oh, this is gorgeous. This picture of this is exactly the vibe and the feeling I'm getting. Now, the one thing I would say, instead of the regular wood, they gotta put it in a high-class Victorian style furnishing and on one of those tables, and that will absolutely give you the sensation, the imagery, the vibe of what this give you. A lot of time, the best type of fragrance is not really giving you a particular note, but it will give you a particular feeling. It will put an image in your mind, and a lot of time the name will help. It is perfect when the name and the scent are in accord. They are totally in sync, and it shows you what you're gonna get and the sensation that they want you to have. So it's great. In the back there, you can see I have the Amouage line. I have quite a few bottles, down in the bottom layer. But that house do give you the sense of like Bracken Man, Sunshine, Beach Hut, Memoir Man, Journey. It conveyed the feeling that they want you to have very clearly and very well done. So this is exactly like that as well. Victorian Tobacco. Even the name itself intrigued me. This is the first bottle that I wanted. When I tried the sample, it absolutely lived up to the name and to the hype to myself. So I'm gonna look into the notes later, do an update if necessary. But if the scent stays the same, I'll probably no need to do the updates. I'll usually only do updates when there's changes, like in the dry down, or about something about the longevity, or if I figure something out after the first impression. As all of you know, the first impression can be misleading, or your own mind playing tricks on you. Your own nose playing tricks on you. So with that in mind, if ever anything, I'll update the video. But what else can I say? The age, like I said, you gotta be mature. You gotta know what you're doing. You cannot wear this to a club. Hey, maybe to a smoking bar or bar. All right, so you gotta be at least 21. How's that? And wait, how old do you have to go to get a drink? 18 or 21? Let me know in the comments if you know that. So occasion, I told you already, is not high on the versatility, but it's absolutely, I want to wear this when I'm home and just enjoy the heck out of it. If I could spray this on my clothes every day and feel so So confident, so powerful, masculine. I absolutely do this. I don't smoke, but I can smell this and feel the sensation like I'm smoking a tobacco pipe. Rich and wealthy, right? The feeling. And what else? So yeah, for me, it's absolutely worth the money. You might have to save up for it, but it's absolutely 10 out of 10. Dreamwood is also 10 out of 10. The Cognac Cafe maybe 9.5 out of 10, just because the Cognac Cafe, the cafe notes is sometimes hard to make anything more special and make it perfect, because the coffee or espresso, there are plenty of fragrance that does that and does that really well, but it's kind of hard to vary, to bring something different. But Ash and I'm sorry, the perfumer is Jorge Lee. So with Ash and Jorge Lee, they're gonna do something great. He's a master perfumer, awesome. This is gorgeous. I'm really, really excited. I don't know if you could tell from my voice. I'm really, really hyped to get this one. I bought it for a few months already, but I kept not opening this because it's one of those that I want to treasure and not waste. So, with 100 ml, I could probably spray about 800 times. So I'm gonna count my sprays, and if I ever strike it rich one day, I'm gonna have a bunch of backup bottles. Hopefully soon, so I don't have to before you discontinue. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. I'll try to answer them. But perfect 10 out of 10. Great job, Ash. Absolutely worth the money. All right. As always, I'm glad that you're here. Very happy, and thank you for watching. See you next time.